show with this Friday morning. We have a special guest for you. Kellyanne Conway is with us, Trump's campaign manager. Kellyanne, welcome back to the show. Very good to see you.
Good morning, Stuart. It's always a pleasure to be with you.
Mark Cuban in the front row Monday night, invited by Hillary's campaign. What do you say to that?
She's welcome to invite whoever she wants. I mean, I think it's a typical Monday night for Hillary Clinton, spending it with billionaires who don't particularly care for Donald Trump. I hope this debate,
But wait a second. I mean, he's going to be sitting right there on the front row. He's an energetic kind of guy. I can see him jumping around a bit and maybe getting in, not getting into the debate, but making his presence felt. How do you feel about that? Because he hates Donald Trump.
I mean, what's he going to do, make funny faces at Donald Trump? It's a serious debate, Stuart, for Commander-in-Chief and President of the United States. Look, I know the guy's a celebrity. She hangs out with celebrities. She hangs out with billionaires. I've met Mark Cuban here, here and again over the years. He's a perfectly fine guy. But if the idea is for antics to sort of get Donald Trump off balance, then when is she actually going to start debating the issues? She has another new negative ad out again today, yet another. 2 short weeks after her campaign spokeswoman saying she's going to become more aspirational, uplifting, and optimistic so everybody sees Hillary Clinton's heart through all the noise. And she's got another negative ad. She's trying to populate the audience, I suppose, with people who may rattle Donald Trump. Good luck with that.
Okay.
You saw Donald Trump at the debates with 16 other would-be aspirants, Stuart, and what did he do? He was unflappable.
He beat him up.
She's the one who's easily flummoxed.
He beat him up real bad. Now, how is he preparing for the debate? We hear that he's a spontaneous kind of guy, spur-of-the-moment kind of guy. He's not going to wing it, is he, in front of 100 million people?
Of course not. He need not wing it. There's a difference between being spontaneous and just, being yourself at the debate stage. I don't think he's locked up in a cabin for 2 weeks like other people have been or currently are, cramming their heads with microchips and binders. But
is he practicing,
he's a brilliant
Kellyanne?
man.
I mean, is he doing mock debates? And if so, who's playing the part of Hillary?
No one is playing the part of Hillary. We all know Hillary Clinton very well. So those of us who are intimately involved with this process feel confident that we understand Hillary Clinton's record. We understand her vision or lack thereof for the country. We all saw, all of us, Stuart, how she performed at that NBC Commander-in-Chief Town Hall Forum 2 weeks ago. That was not her best night, but I think it was a very typical debate performance or forum performance for Hillary Clinton. She's easily flummoxed. She did not see Bernie Sanders coming in the primaries this year. She did not do well in the debates against Barack Obama in 2008, and she never anticipated our comeback in the last 5 weeks. So, and she's going to look. She's the person who represents the establishment here. She has a record that Lester Holt and Donald Trump, I'm sure, will be able to pick apart and hold her to account for.
As Donald Trump very well knows, how you come across on television is extremely important. So I want to play a soundbite from Hillary Clinton from earlier this week, or I think earlier this week, where she was addressing union members. Roll tape.
Now, having said all this, why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask? Well, the choice for working families has never been clearer. I need your help to get Donald Trump's record out to everybody. Nobody should be fooled. He proudly declared himself 100% right to work.
Without any comment from me, how did that appear to you, Kellyanne Conway?
Well, there's the aspirational, uplifting, optimistic, sunny Hillary Clinton that we were promised, Stuart, not. How it appeared to me is a little bit desperate, and I believe very pride and arrogance where a bit of self-awareness would do. Who in the world tells people, why am I not 50 points ahead of Donald Trump? But that was a very honest moment for Hillary Clinton. Once in a while, we actually hear how she truly feels. We heard it a couple weeks ago when she called millions of Americans deplorables, and we just heard it there, Stuart, where she just cannot believe it's so beneath her to be running against Donald Trump for President of the United States. She simply can't get him out of her mind. Why didn't she take that opportunity to just tell those union members what she would do for them?
Okay.
Why is every subject and predicate out of her mouth Donald Trump? So, you know, that's the person you're going to see in the debates, somebody who very much has her head occupied by him.
Well, I've got the time. I just want to run through the latest Quinnipiac poll. Trump is narrowing the gap with Hillary Clinton in Virginia. He's virtually tied in Colorado, and he is extending his lead in Iowa and in Georgia. Would you like to take some credit for turning the old Donald Trump into the new, successful Donald Trump?
No, of course not. But I am thrilled with the polls, and we're very thrilled with the polls. I was with Mr. Trump all day yesterday. We had a long day on the road talking to voters. Again, not locked in a cabin, but talking to voters. and it's just so exciting to see the polls reflect what we see on the ground anecdotally. And it's also very, I think that the viewers should be very excited, Stuart, that the conventional way of politicking, where you just run negative ads against your opponent and you just hide from the voters most days, is not working.
Kellyanne,
because he has tied her up in the polls, and it's very uplifting.
Forgive me for interrupting. I just want to break away for